Hello, Deborah.
Owen, you're back.
I'm back. I did what I had to do in Los Angeles. The picture's finished. The deal for distribution is made, and you can look for mansion. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you had any company.
Owen Madison, Cliff Nelson? Remember me?
Sure. Well, maybe my visit was a little too impulsive.
No, Owen, please, come on in, come on in.
Deborah, I can come back later.
No. Owen, now, Cliff was just over to drink a little bit of soup. He's on his way out.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
The soup was just the appetizer, remember?
The soup was the last course of the evening, Cliff. Good night.
All right. That's the way you want it. Okay, excuse me, all right?
Deborah, listen.
Owen, look, please come in, please. Look, that man was just an unexpected visitor, and believe me, he is not as welcome.
Well, that's just what I came to find out. Something tells me that you're not over the shock of seeing me.
Well, yeah, it is a little unexpected, you know. I mean, one of the oldest rules of civilization is that a man should never just drop in on a woman until she can at least look her best.
You look wonderful. You've never looked more beautiful. Now, listen, Deborah, tell me, how are you feeling? I can't tell you how worried I was when I heard about the things that were happening to you back here. I just wanted to drop the whole damn project and come back here when I heard the news.
No, that would have been very foolish of you. You know, you had to do what you had to do. Couldn't have done any good.
Well, that doesn't matter. I wanted to be here. I'm telling you, when Nola told me about the things, well, that man who abducted you and the things that he was doing.
Oh, and you've been working for I don't know how long on this movie. That was much more important for you to finish it.
More important than what was happening to you. Come on, Deborah, I wanted to be here. I wanted to offer you whatever support I could, and I'll tell you something else. I wanted to kill the man who raped you. I mean that.
Raped me? What are you talking about?
Deborah, now listen, it's all right. Nola told me what happened, and if you think that makes any
Nola
difference to the way I feel
Wait a minute,
about
where did she get this information?
I assumed it was just public knowledge.
Public knowledge? Oh, boy. Your wife has lied to you, Owen.
What?
You heard me. She's lying to you.
No, wait. Are you telling me that it didn't happen? You weren't abducted?
Well, I was abducted. Yes, the man took advantage of me. I was out working on an assignment that I should never have been involved in. Stubborn as usual, but he never touched me. The most intimate thing he did was tie me hand and foot.
My God. Well, how could Nola have gotten the idea?
How did she get the idea? She got it out of her own head. That's where she got it. It's probably the one way she thought she could make you feel disgust for me, maybe.
Deborah, listen. If you think that has anything to do with the way I feel about you, damn her! Well, thank God I'm going to be rid of her once and for all. I'm telling you, 3 months, maybe less. And then I'm going to be free. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
You know, when I walked in here, I thought maybe you were just overwhelmed with surprise. And then I thought, well, I don't know, maybe you're upset because you didn't know how I'd feel about what happened between you and the man who abducted you. But it isn't that, is it? There's something else, isn't there?
Yes.
I stayed away too long, is that it?
You were gone about 3 weeks. It was like a lifetime in a way, you know? I feel like I've gone through so many things. I don't know how to explain it.
You said that you wanted some time to think about us. That's why you didn't come to California.
Yes, I wanted some time, some space.
To find out if you missed me. Huh? To find out if there was a real void when I wasn't there. And there wasn't, is that what you mean?
I did miss you.
Yeah, I guess. Not enough so it hurt, though, huh? And now that you see me, your heart hasn't exactly leapt into your throat. In fact, the only bell that rang was the doorbell. Well, no, it's all right. Well, it's all right. I guess I just made a little tactical error here. Well, maybe more than one. Going without you and coming back unexpectedly. Well, you're still seeing Steve, of course.
Yeah, I am.
I've got to go.
Owen, don't be angry with me.
I'm not angry. I am not angry. And I'm not defeated. I mean, I made 2 errors. In baseball, you get 3 strikes, remember? I'm not giving up. No, I have to go home and see what has to be done there. And then I intend to come back when you expect me. And I intend to change your mind.
Cliff, what are you doing in there? Are you listening to me? Is that it? Cliff!
Husband is seeing to that. He's moving full speed ahead on his divorce, so he tells me.
And you're not going to contest him, are you?
Oh, darling, you can't contest a divorce in California. They've made everything terribly simple for everyone. It's rather a pity. It used to be so much fun reading about all those glamorous Hollywood court battles.
But what if you had been married in another state?
Elliott, it wouldn't matter. You can't force a man to stay married to you. It's more than a legal arrangement, you know. And with us, there isn't even a question of money or property. Owen has his, and I have mine. You know that I have money, of course.
I wish you didn't.
Why?
I'm sure you know why. Could be one more factor in our relationship. One more reason for you to doubt me. As a matter of fact, for a while there, I thought that's why you were disappearing, to keep away from me.
No, that wasn't the reason.
No matter. No more running. From now on, I'd like to spend as much time as possible with you. In fact, I'd like for us to spend all our time together.
Do you really mean that?
If you weren't married, I'd propose to you. But seeing you are, we'd have to think of another alternative.
You mean live together?
I couldn't possibly offer you to live with me in my small, tacky bachelor pad. But this is a big house.
Well, if I've gotta wait, I gotta. But can I do it over at your office? Thank you. I love you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, hello.
Derek, hi. You coming? Are you going?
I just stopped in for a quick dinner. Are you here with someone?
Well, I was with somebody, but she left. Nancy Carr.
Oh, lovely woman. Very poor. She reminds me a little bit of... you have to leave immediately?
Well, I'm meeting Miles at his office. We're having dinner together.
Oh, you sure you don't have time just for one more drink? It'd be an act of charity. I never have any comfort at mealtime.
I'm sure you could have all you wanted.
Well, if you're in a hurry.
Well, not really. Miles is still working. I'm going to go sit in his anteroom and read National Geographic catch up on equatorial Africa.
Well, we could talk about non-equatorial Monticello. After all, I'm chief of police, and you're anchorwoman on the local TV station. We have something in common.
No, not really. You make the news, I report it.
It's been my experience that reporters make the news all the time.
That has all the earmarks of a complaint.
I'm sorry. I promise not to say anything nasty about the press if you have that drink with me.
Well...
Is that yes? That's yes. Waiter, what were you having? A red wine?
Mm-hmm.
Another glass of red wine for the young lady, and I'll have a beer. Right?
Excuse me.
So what were you and Nancy Carr cooking up, or was it just social?
Well, we talked shop a little bit, but mainly it was personal.
I've been reading that story about her and the drug trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's a little soft in the middle, but it's good.
Soft? How?
Well, don't get angry, but it's a little glossed over with social consciousness. Too much talk about cause and effect, not enough talk about cure.
I don't think that Nancy knows the cure. Do you?
Well, I'm just a cop, Nicole. Drug trafficking, drug possession, these are crimes.
So, well, your cure would be arrest and punishment.
Shortest distance between 2 points.
Well, I'm not sure that I disagree with you. It's just if the problem is that simple, why does it continue to get worse and worse?
Well, I don't think your drink is going to last long enough for me to give you my full opinion on that subject.
Oh, right. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, all right. Is it morning yet? Oh. Call Logan. Tell him I'll be late. Chief. This town's not big enough for the both
Cliff,
of us.
what are you doing, huh?
I'm okay.
Look, if you're fooling around, you want to stay here all night. That's the whole thing, isn't it? You're trying to figure out a way to stay here all night. Oh, get up.
Oh.
Cliff, I am going to leave you right there.
I fell. On your knees.
Super to throw you out. Hello. Just a second. Hello.
Hi, Deborah. It's Miles Cavanaugh.
Hi. How are you?
Sorry. It's a doctor's privilege to ask that question first. That's why I'm calling.
Well, I'm fine. I got a good night's sleep last night.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Listen, have you had any further word of your next-door neighbor, that old woman?
No, Mrs. Corey, no. She's still on vacation or wherever she is. The super said she wasn't going to be back for a while. But she sent me some soup over.
She did what?
She made some soup for me.
Deborah, I asked you to get rid of all the perishable food you have in the house, just in the chance that something might be tainted.
Well, I did.
Okay, good. Look, I want you to prepare your own meals, Deborah, and go out to good restaurants for a while, okay? Why take any chances?
All right.
I'm serious about this, you know. I'm very serious.
Yes, doctor.
Okay?
That's a promise.
Okay. Goodbye, then.
Bye.
Mrs. Madison,
Yes?
it's Dr. Cavanaugh.
Yes, what do you want?
I thought we made a bargain, Mrs. Madison.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I told you I would not reveal to anyone that you were Mrs. Martha Corey if you promised to stop the damn masquerade.
And I told you that you were completely mistaken, Doctor. The very idea is insane.
Look, I know you haven't been back to the apartment in Deborah's building, but you left her some presents, didn't you? Some homemade soup, for instance? Now, I'd like to know the recipe, but I can give a pretty good guess.
You sound strange, Doctor. You sure you're all right?
I will give you just one more chance, Mrs. Madison, but the situation is this. If Deborah Saxon receives one more edible gift from you, just one more, then I'm going to tell her exactly who's been living next door to her and why.
I really think you're having delusions, Doctor. I do suggest that you see someone about them. And I'm sure, being a professional man yourself, you'll receive the best of care.
Just remember what I said, Mrs. Madison.
Yes, Doctor. You do sound very strained.
Owen.
Hello, Nola. Sorry to surprise you this way. But you needn't worry, I'm not going to stay here. I have a suite at the Monticello Arms, but my winter clothes are here, of course.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Well, does this mean that Mansion of the Damned is completed? Did you find a distributor? Well, tell me the news. I am the star of the picture.
Yeah, it's all done, Nola. Valiant International is going to be the distributor. I don't have a premiere date, but it should be in a month or so.
Well, how very exciting.
That isn't the only good news I have. I've just seen Deborah. And she wasn't raped, as you told me. In fact, no such thing happened, right?
Oh, really? How strange. Since all the news reports said that's exactly what happened.
Come on, Nola, you're lying. You did it because you wanted to hurt me, right? Well, it did. It had the effect of making me want to come right back here. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it until right now. And it wasn't, no, it wasn't simply the movie that kept me away. Yes, I wanted to make sure that our divorce proceedings were in good shape, and I am very pleased to report that they are. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Here we are. Sandwiches fit for a king, a veritable delicatessens banquet. What's up?
Owen is here. He's upstairs packing.
See?
He's going to a hotel. Elliott, don't leave me tonight. Please. Please stay here. Stay here. Always.
Said a half an hour. You know what time it is?
No, not exactly, but almost 7.
I'll tell you exactly, it's 7:15.
Hey, we don't usually get to eat this early, but since dear darling Margot agreed to take the 6 o'clock news. Honey, are you all right?
My head hurts a little bit. I took a couple of aspirins, but it's not going to cure this.
I don't remember saying any special time.
I said I was going to be ready in a half hour, and I was.
I'm sorry. I just guess I didn't think it was very important since you said I was going to sit out there and and read old magazines. Besides, I ran into somebody.
Oh, you did? Who?
Derek Mallory came by the restaurant. He was grabbing a quick dinner, and he insisted that I have a drink with him.
I see. That's so.
Well, I left just as soon as I could and still be polite. He
Sure.
seemed a little lost this evening.
Was he?
Honey, I don't understand why you're so upset. Need I mention the 155 times you've been late?
I was never late because of any damn rendezvous, was I? Huh?
A rendezvous? Are you serious?
No. No, of course I'm not serious. How could you ask such a question, huh? I'm just joking. That's all. I'm just joking.
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find, always on our mind. In frustrated days,